everybody. Welcome to another productivity sprint during the marathon. We are in the home stretch. I hope everybody has gotten more sleep than I have, and that you have been productive and gotten all the things. So, Mama Maggie, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself? And then
Hello, lovelies. Mama Maggie Ward, independent author, stroke survivor, migraine overcomer. I have hopped on 5 a.m. this morning, my time, 5 a.m. Writers Club. I am in a funk. I will admit to everyone, I am in a funk right now because I'm going back over the books that my publishing house did in like 2019 and 2020. Or 2021, and I'm like, you know how you like, oh, I wrote this, it was years ago, it's fine. Then you start going through it and you start getting, and then you have to tweak this and you have to do this, and the imp is in your head doing the
yeah.
So I got myself another cup of coffee, got myself a donut. And I am proud of myself that I did not cut the donut in half and smear it with cheesecake like I was making a bagel. I was tempted.
Right. All right, just going through the comments here. Hey, and welcome to everybody. I'm just going to highlight and go through and just say a overall blanket welcome. And sleep. What is that exactly? So the first night I didn't get any sleep whatsoever, and then the second and third night I took a sleeping pill, so I actually did, but it was still only like 5 hours. And then last night I didn't take anything, and I think I got 2.5 hours of sleep. So yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome. Cheesecake bagel donut. Yes. All right. So for those of you that do not know me, or if you're, new to the marathon playlist is pasted to the top of the YouTube chat, and follow it to all the new channels that are in the marathon. Might not be new to you, but new to somebody out there. And I am writer Sam Wicker, aka romanticy author thing. I have a short story in the Bog Hag, and I will be linking Nicole's channel here in a little bit. I have a new book coming out, The Belle Earth Witch, and I didn't plan the release very well because I kind of forgot that the marathon was happening at the same time, and I'm like, oh yeah, I set that date for the 17th. Awesome.
Yeah, guess who else set a date for the 18th?
Yeah. All right, here is the Bog Hag anthology. Maggie has linked it. Hello, author Jessica Berry. And Matt says, oh shoot, I didn't even catch that. Just thinking it was good publicity. Yes, definitely. I do have 2 other books out. I have Capture the Empress and I'm No Hero. Both are available in any of the online platforms that you go to. But yeah, we will survive. So 2 hours of productivity sprints. I will run a 25-minute timer, and we'll chat in between. And then after that 2 hours, I have 2 lovely games that y'all get to choose which one we will get to play when the time comes. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those streams. Surprises and fun and laughter and all that good stuff. Dawn says, hence why Rach is in control a lot because my brain is everywhere all the time, which is an awesome planner. Yeah. Yay, games. Hey, Rita. All right. Are we ready to get into our first round?
Yeah, I'm spamming up our book links for you and I both launching a book tomorrow because we have nothing else to do. And
what is running a marathon with 40 plus participants and hundreds of people watching?
60, 70 hours of streams. Yes. Yes. It's fine. It's fine, she said.
It's not.
Okay. There is the bingo card. There is the light productivity path. And also, if you are enjoying this marathon, please, please, please go and fill out the link. Paste the link, you piece of... My internet today.
Oh no.
Please go out and fill the survey, and please do not mark the part of the survey that says you want this marathon to last for a month. I love my Sam. I love her so much, but she was having a Delulu moment, and it's okay.
Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, so the plan behind saying for a month is to not have streams back to back like we do right here. Is to spread it out a little bit so people won't be like, I need to go to all the streams. I cannot sleep. I am going to pass out when I pass out. That was the plan behind the month option. So it's not as bad as it seems. I hope. Maybe. Possibly. We'll see. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine.
All
right. Yeah. All right.
I'm watching a dumpster. Yeah. Hydrate. Get something to eat. If you haven't had anything to eat, at least some snacks or something. Grab your muse and let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Get at it. How did everyone on that one? I like how this one automatically starts a short break. One less tab to try to find. I got in 246.
I talked myself out of changing things in 2 different chapters and just kept going.
Good.
I think I changed 3 words in 1 chapter. So yep. Don't listen to the imp. Your words are good enough.
All right. Okay.
Don't listen to the imposter syndrome telling you, no, you must fix and tweak and change everything every single time you look at the document.
Yep. It's okay. We got this. Eventually. Talking about YouTubing and sending out notifications late. Stephanie, and Kat jumped in.
Jen is here.
Yeah.
Stephanie needs to take a nap. She was leading the sprints before I got on, so yeah.
Definitely need to take a nap.
And she's recovering from flu too, so she needs sleep.
Yes, please. But she is one of our MVPs of this marathon. She's been picking up a lot of slack. We've had some sickness hit the marathon and some technical difficulties, and Stephanie has been one of the ones to pick up the empty slots, and Mama Maggie too. So that's awesome. All right, so we have author Jessica, 433 words for that sprint, putting me at a total of 2,330 for the day so far. Nice. Congrats. CAG, aka Mel, got 186. Algebra is ooh. Jenna persuaded Atticus to be her friend. Cookies helped. Rach says just finished updating the spreadsheet and was trying to find out how to raise my dino levels on our extinction arc, but I'm still lost on that. Nice. Miranda's Cauldron, aka Rita, HB90 task block summary from yesterday. Next up will be the reflection questions for 2024. Yeah, those reflection questions get me. Sometimes I don't. Jenna says you and me both. So back to our fun future docs. Yeah, please rest. Emmy finished up most of the painting. Why is it taking so long? So now just cleaning the table. You're good. You got this. You got this.
I owe Jenna a huge, big hugs and like beta reading for like the rest of her life and something, because she is part of the reason that I was able to go ahead and relaunch Red Velvet this month. She went through it with me. There were some issues.
Nice.
And I am so grateful to Jenna for volunteering to help me with this, because I was like literally having a breakdown one day when I was talking to her, and she was like, let me help you with this. I need a distraction right now. And she just like went through it and was like, here's some things. And I was like, I love you so much. So yeah.
Good.
Jen is amazing.
Awesome. Yeah. Jenna is awesome. I'm thinking I might have enough funds to actually hire her as an editor this year. So we will see, just to try to take off some of the tasks off of me, I guess. I don't know. Stephanie says, I'm not planning on doing much of anything today. Food, rest, and no algebra.
But math makes everything easier. Math is fun. Math is the fun part.
No. CAG, aka Mel, perked up at the mention of dinos. Yes. Dennis says that you rock. Oh, hold on. Come back. Pause. Stop. Pause. Stop. Okay. So much for not having to find all the tabs, right?
Jenna! Oh, you're so mean to me. Look what she said to me. You can't have an allergic reaction to math.
Yeah. Speaking of math, I've been having to try to put my geometry, aka the carpentry that I learned from my papa, to use, and it's not working. When we bought this house, the stairs don't meet the deck. It's like an inch off. And I'm like, okay, I can fix this. I don't need to hire anybody. Wait, the bottom part is cemented in, and how am I going to fix this without having to break the cement and re-pour it? Oh gosh, it's not math. I don't want to do math. Scratch his arm. Oh gosh. All right. Don't forget to hydrate. Go get some
Hydrate.
Benadryl for the allergic reaction.
Really?
Yes,
Really?
Don't forget some noms if you have rumblies and the tumblies. And don't forget to get up, walk around if you're able, and at least stretch or look away from the screen for a little while to
And
give your eyes a break.
manually save your document. Do not trust autosave.
Yes, definitely. Save it in 2 or 3 different places, please. Okay, thanks.
Bye, Emmy.
Riches. Have a good one, Emmy. Get some rest. Get that bubble bath. All right. Let's get started again in 3, 2, 1. Get at it. Oh, what to do on that one? I got in 381 words that time. I missed the days where I could get like 5 or 6.
I readjusted a few paragraphs and just kind of tweaked a little bit here and there, just for my brain, just for my brain. Hello, Adrian. Welcome to the stream.
And hello, Sarah. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sliding into lurk mode to get some reading done. And yes, Adrian, you did arrive just at the right time. Mel got distracted. Adrian saying hello to everybody. All right. Yeah. So I'm trying this new trick because y'all know that I do not plot. I'm trying a new trick with the 3 projects that I'm kind of rotating on because they're all towards the end. And I am going to be finishing them here soon. And I hate writing ends. So I thought I would try to write a bulleted list or something to try to get from the point that I'm at now in that project to the end. And it seems to be working fairly well when I do that. So I think from here on out, I'm at least going to plot the end.
You know me, I write alternate versions of the end first. I also write the deaths of every character because why not? When you're character building, you need to know how that person dies or almost dies.
Jessica got in 354 words. That Sprint got herself some food. Not really breakfast, but a baked potato with barbecue and cheese. Nice. Sounds delicious.
Those are breakfast components.
Right.
Meat and potato and cheese count as breakfast components.
Right. Rach made oatmeal for the hubs and added to 2 of the scenes. Nice. Kagahimi got 236. And Adrian is working on some world building stuff and some animations. I just posted a blog entry on my site. So I'm having a productive day. Stayed home from work, so I'm not wasting the opportunity. Awesome. Adrian's link should be in the description box. And make sure that you follow him along with each other in the chat if you haven't already. All the participants' links to their channels are in the description box. Follow him. Peace. Plotting. Are we supposed to do that? Says Dawn. I don't. No.
I think plotting is one of those funny things because there's so many levels to plotting. I mean, there are the people that are meticulous plotters who have plot down to the chapter parts, what goes where.
They've already written the story, basically. They just need to
fill in. And then there are people that are like me that plotting is like doing a garden plan or writing out or a tourist brochure. I have the ideas of the places I want my tourist characters to visit, but I'm not going to dictate how they get there. And then there's people who plot like thought bubbles, like this is going to happen, and this is going to happen, and this is going to happen. And then there's people that are like, well, what is this plot thing you speak of? So it's really funny because there are some people who, if you know the inciting incident and you know the conclusion incident, you have plotted the book.
That's me.
There are other people that will have like an outline with bullet points and numbers and they do their plots like I do my world building. So it's plotting is a very diverse, loose consortium of concepts. And what works for one person will absolutely not work for another person.
And sometimes you have to change things up, like I just did, plotting out the end or plotting out the different scenes up to the end so I can finish the books instead of sitting there and staring at them for 2 weeks at a time. So yeah. Dawn, I bought me 2 carne gasada tacos and enjoying them with my coffee. Yes.
Nice.
Jessica says, I need another 316 words to hit my 3K goal for the day. And I'm so hyped for it because it's only 10 a.m. for me. Yes, you got this. You're going to get this in the bag in the next sprint. You're welcome, Adrian. That's what we're here for. Jenna, I do what the characters, dice, and cards tell me. Yep.
Yeah.
Dawn says, we generally just throw each other curveball and roll with them. And then they end up in huge scenarios that we play out to the end. Yes. Kat says, I occasionally have point A, B, C, and the writing fills in the blanks. Yep. Mel, aka Cag, is a plotter. Yeah, it's like a giant puzzle where I've got all the edge pieces done and I have an image of what is it going to be like. But the sky pieces are everywhere.
I like that metaphor. I understand that metaphor completely. You build the framework and then you're putting the pieces in afterwards.
Yep.
Jenna, yeah, Rachel says we let ourselves take the characters for a ride. Then we go back and figure out what goes where to make a plot make some sort of sense.
Yeah. And Dawn says Rach is awesome with her boards and laying everything out. I'll get there someday. It's okay. You just need one of you to guide you along the right path.
Jenna says, does world building count as plotting if plotting counts as world building? Nah, that's a chicken or egg question, sweetheart. That is a chicken or egg question. Does all world building count as plotting? No. Does plotting count as world building? Mostly.
Yeah. Dawn loves race and world building. Kat says, depends on the project. Some I need way more prep. Others I'm just stumbling along. And then things happen, and I'm like, I didn't know we were writing that kind of story. It's categorical, yes. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's do another sprint. We might be able to squeeze in.
I think we're going to get one more sprint in. Before or are we running? We are already into the break stream.
We are. No, it's 12:01 is the break stream, isn't it?
Oh, you're right. Rita has the break stream with Alice and Angela. Yeah, Rita has the break stream.
No.
It's not Rita today?
Right.
Rachel is at 4 Rachel's at 4:00 Eastern. I have Maud Rita with Alice and Angela
for 2 to 4. So yeah. Okay, what we've got is we started at 10.
We don't know what we're doing.
We're running sprints until 12. And then from noon to 1 is a break, which we'll play these games right here. Then Esther's up from 1 to 2. And then Rita is up from 2 to 4 with sprints. And then Rachel's up from 4 to 5 with a break. And then from 5 to 6 with sprints. Because she took those overlapping slots, which is awesome. Next year, we won't have overlapping slots like that. My bad. Yeah.
I just find this much easier than like in the AWC when they're doing the short sessions. They'll have 2 or 3 running at the same time, and you just find yourself hopping between channels.
Yeah. When the AWC though is replay fodder. Stuff that you can have while you're cleaning and stuff when you miss it. Which I kind of like that because something about the AWC, there's so much information being shared. It's like, okay, I need to spread this out a little bit. Don says, I never know what I'm doing. My mental otter's all over the place. Yes. Heather says, hello again. I didn't end up going out with my friend. She wasn't feeling well. Oh, no. I hope she gets to feeling better. So I'm going to try to work, even if the roofers are making a ton of noise. Oh, gosh. Rach says, cracks whip. Be there at 4. Don, you have been warned. Mel says, I like it being one after the other. I can just hit play and keep going. Yeah. For sprints, at least. I think we need a Discord or a signed IG for this next time. Yeah. So I've already made a Gmail for this for next year. And I'm thinking, depending on who the team is, who joins in on running this, the organizers, with me, we can do either Google Teams because we have the Gmail account, or we can, I'll be making profiles on every social media platform too. So we can do Messenger, we can do GDMs. Discord I like Discord. I don't know Discord comfortably enough to create a Discord thingy. And Hunter is about to do his howling thing because I hear him taking in a deep breath. So let's jump into the next sprint. Hey, writing Nihilina, I think. Yes. Good morning. It's called Discord and not order for a reason. Yeah. Luckily, he is in the living room, so I don't know if y'all can hear him or not. Oh, look, he stopped. Mention that. Okay, let's get back into a sprint. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some noms if you have rumblies and the tumblies. Don't forget to get up and stretch or walk around if you are able. Always look away from the screen if you have been staring at it for a while. And let's get started in 3, 2, 1. Get at it. All right. How did everybody do on that one?
We are above, we have finally gotten up to like 45 degrees. So I let all the doggos and kitties, except for Clingy Feral, go outside for a little while.
Nice. I got some words in, but I didn't count them because I started writing a poll for the game portion of our evening sprints here. I'll count them later. Are y'all okay with doing one more sprint before we jump into game mode? Let me know in the comments.
I'm all about the sprints. You know, I'll sprint till I pass out.
All right, we had Jess say that she's going to go take a nap. Jenna's going to run an errand. We got Louise join in. Hello, hello, hello.
Right Now is here. Inca is here.
All right. Awesome. Okay. CAG, aka Mel, read over a bunch. No success in writing yet. I'm sure you'll get there today. Inca got stuck into some housework by accident. Oh no. Inca's up for another sprint. Rach says, always, I'm getting into the business side of things. Hey, how are you? I should get some lunch, but I'm here. Feed the belly, feed the soul. Rita says, questions are moving slowly forward. Time for a change to do some journaling and tarot cards. Nice. All right.
Hello, Jules. If you don't follow Jules the Dawdling Writer, she has some amazingly beautiful timers that she lets you use for free.
All right. And she won't get you copyright either.
Yeah, she won't copyright tag you.
Okay. Finally got the poll started, maybe. There it goes. It popped up. Sorry. YouTube's being like really, really slow. Got almost all my babies reviewed. Yay. You're welcome, Jules.
I think at the beginning of the next sprint, I'm going to run a link parade so that everyone can follow everyone else that's on stream today.
Okay. That's perfectly fine.
Because that's what we're here for. We are here for everyone following everyone else, even if you don't have content. So that way, when you decide to start putting out content, you'll already have an audience on your channel.
Exactly. Start fresh, start hard. What was it? Who used to say that? It seemed like it was back when MTV actually had good shows. I'm not gonna go there. Yeah. Okay, so we've got a few seconds left. You got the poll up. Make sure to vote on the poll. I do have another game slot. I think it's tomorrow. So we can always play the other game or more of the game that y'all choose now.
See, that's what I was thinking, Rachel, when MTV actually had music on their channel.
Yeah.
But I guess that hasn't been for like 2 decades.
Yeah, probably longer than that, honestly, because I was young when they started having shows. Okay, so apparently, whenever we go from break to sprint, Hunter's got to do something. So forgive the barkage. All right.
Now
Don't
the
forget
canine overlords are saying get back to work.
to right. Don't forget to hydrate. Don't forget to get some noms. Don't forget to get up and stretch and walk around if you're able. And let's get started. Here we go. Alrighty, how did everybody do on that one? Here we go. I got the cards shuffled. Hello, Mr. Howells. Maybe he won't start snoring.
Good morning, Shirley. Be sure you go through the stream and check all the links that I have put. If you are catching this on the repeat, please go through the chat stream, follow all the independent authors and creators that we have shared with you today.
Yep. All the sharing. There's Shirley. Giving hugs to Shirley. And all the healing whooshy whooshes. Rita took most of that sprint with cat mama time and folding laundry. Rachel's going to hop out and do some chores. Shirley started morning pages. Cag, aka Mel, got a little editing. Still having issues with this one stupid scene. I believe in you. You got this. Jenna's back. Hello. I'm refreshing my YouTube page because I get the little spinny wheel of doom. And I can end the poll real quick. So y'all chose Pick Your Poison, which is a neat little fun game. All right. So we're not going to play Pick Your Poison like you're supposed to. We're just going to do it like a regular Would You Rather. So I'm going to pull 2 cards and let us know in the chat which one you would rather do. Let's see. Angel says, working on creating my writing routine in my Notion. Nice. All right, so card number 1 and card number 2. While Kona dances around in the background, you can hear her ticky taps. All right. So, first one. Would you rather be unable to throw anything away or clog the toilet every time you poop outside your home? See if y'all can see that. So, be unable to throw anything away or clog the toilet every time you poop outside your home.
Oh. Can I store everything in totes? Like organize it and store it? Because if I can organize it and store it, then I'm okay with the never throwing anything away.
Okay.
As long as it can be organized and stored properly with like little inventory lists on the edges of the boxes, I'm fine with that. However, if it's just clutter, like, yeah. And like Rita has a good point, like no garbage. I guess technically composting is not throwing things away.
Yeah, so reusing it.
But and recycling isn't throwing things away.
Yeah,
but it's reusing them. So I could get, as long as I could store things in an organized manner, I would fine with it. If not, I would just never poop outside of my house again, because I can, no.
All right, so we've got Dawn with A. She would rather be unable to throw anything away. Jenna says, big time the toilet one. She'll clog all the toilets away from home. Shirley says, be unable to throw anything away. So A again. Angel agrees, not be able to throw anything away. Hey, Laura. Mel says, I can fix the toilet better. I'd rather deal with that than the trash everywhere. So, my thinking is I would rather not be able to throw anything away because I have 2 other people living in my house. They can throw everything away, right? Put it off on them. So yeah, be unable to throw anything away is what I would choose. And I also have a comment going to be after the squeaky toilet.
Having grown up with someone who was a hoarder, and the levels of clutter above and below and within everything, and just someone with complete and utter clutter blindness. Yeah. My grandmothers were both hoarders. Both of my grandmothers were hoarders, but they were those organized hoarders that everything went into boxes with labels. Everything went onto shelves, and there wasn't. There were knickknacks, but there were not clutter on surfaces. My mom, however, there was clutter literally inches deep, sometimes feet deep, onto surfaces, and there were times when I was like in college and before the decade that she lived with us after she became disabled, where literally I would go to her house for a weekend, and that weekend was spent decluttering. I mean, just throwing away things. And one of the things that I would also do was I would box and bag things and put them in a storage room. And if she had not gotten into them since I was there 3 months, 6 months, a year before, everything was dated. Those things would disappear. Those things would leave. Constantly, recycling, because it's one thing to keep tools, but you don't need sale bills from 3 months ago, 6 months ago, a year ago. You don't need to keep random things that you just picked up at the thrift store that you've never taken the tags off. You've had some item of clothing or something for 2 or 3 years and you've never removed the tags. That's not an object you need in your home.
Yeah. See, I've got Jenna's problem here because I had a great-grandmother, a grandmother, and a granny. And mom passed away, so I'm inheriting everything because my siblings are so much older than me. They already have everything, so they think that I don't. So I inherited everything. But every time Cody's grandmother moved into a smaller home over the last 15 years, her treasures came to live with them. And now we're having 2 storage units and 2 cities of stuff that we can't get rid of because they don't want it. Yeah, I get it. I get it completely. I've got 2 houses.
I know this.
Full of stuff.
I know this sounds insane, but I actually have totes labeled with people's for years. Had totes labeled with people's names, and when they were coming to visit, I would put their knickknacks out. I know that sounds like a crazy thing to do, but when especially when you have people that survived that Great Depression generation, it's the things that get value attached to them are very, very interesting. And it's like, for me, it's my books.
Yeah.
So, and my coffee cups. I do have a cabinet for my coffee cups, but those are different.
Yeah. Yeah, that generation had it hard. It's really hard to let things go at times. Yeah. So if somebody went through like the depression or recessions, then yeah, they collected everything because they had to. All right. New cards. Be unable to use the following words: the, and, to, be, of. Or
I'll take whatever the or is.
work out every day for 2 hours and never see any results. So here's the two.
Still taking the or one. I cannot give up the words.
I get the frustration of working out and not having any results because I do that already because of what I have wrong with me. So yeah. I'm already doing the workout thing, so I'll just stick with doing the workout thing. Give me the words. Yeah, Jen is in the same boat. The angel says, "Hey, really?" That's pure evil. Use all the words.
Can you imagine how many commas there would be in the world if we couldn't use the word and?
Commas and semicolons. Yeah, not losing weight is part of the because of PCOS. Yeah, mine is thyroid and the depression and medication I'm on because of the depression and anxiety. So yeah, words are so important, right? All right. So most of you will do the workouts and keep your crutch words. Running sentences that make no sense. Not really crutch words. I mean, that's, yeah, the and to be of. You can't form a sentence without one of those, right? Right. I honestly think and are going to cease to exist in the next 50 years thanks to chatting. Yeah. This one right here. Possibly. The comma, the semicolon, and the colon. Sorry, I didn't read the thingies. That's my bad. All right. Next set. Would you rather whistle for your waiter's attention whenever you need something when you're out to eat, or only be able to eat food that has been made into a paste? Let's see how many people in the chat can actually whistle.
Well, having been through a stroke and spent 6 months eating liquefied foods and stuff, I can tell you that you cannot make a burrito smoothie that tastes good.
Ugh.
So yeah, I'm gonna be calling down that waiter like he's a like I'm at a construction site or something.
Got a lot of A's. Let's whistle down the waiter. Shirley says A. Cag says A. Jenna says A. Dawn says A. Food is a guilty pleasure. Can't turn in that in the face. Yep. Inka says, I can't whistle, so I guess I'll just starve to death.
Oh, Inga, no.
Maybe you can purchase a whistle and just do it that way. You don't want to starve to death. I'm going to take the whistling because after seeing so many people on stomach tubes and stuff like that in my life, you can't live like that. It's not a good life. Lasagna smoothies aren't too bad. They're ricotta and not cottage cheese.
Lasagna smoothies just taste like a fancy tomato bisque. I made everything into smoothies. I'm a super foodie, and being reduced to a liquid diet because I couldn't swallow properly. Yeah.
I love this. I love this, Dawn. Yeah. Chick, I got you. But I just pictured her as a chicken. Kill Bill chicken. Robot Chicken needs to do a Kill Bill thing. Is Robot Chicken still around? I'm assuming so. The body was not made to live on pace, but damn, the thought of living so obnoxious to sit there with some of the courage. I mean, I would probably just stop going out, honestly. I would just, DoorDash, Grubhub. All right. Nope. 2022 is when Robot Chicken ended 11 seasons total. Man, that's sad. I like Robot Chicken. All right, so next set. Sit for 12 hours on an airplane next to two babies with the flu, or
I'll jump out of the plane.
Answer. I can't even say this. Answer every call from a telemarketer and engage in conversation with them until they hang up.
Oh, I do that anyway, so that's easy.
I have a friend of the family that holds conversations until telemarketers hang up, and half the time, I mean, I don't think he gets as many telemarketer calls because of that as the rest of us do. The 11th and final season of Robot Chicken premiered on September 7th, 2021. The season concluded on April 11th, 2022. Nice. Don says, "Aw." Jenna says, "Immune system begs for B." So says the former call center employee. Right? Got a B from Shirley. Mel says, "B, all the trolls." Don says, "Oh, I can do B. I do it already. I say crazy stuff to them and they don't call me anymore."
I think my favorite thing is doing the reverse lookup on the telemarketer phone numbers that call me and like tracking back to exactly where they're at. And it's like especially when you can like pull up an address in India from the IP address and say, "Oh, is that food stall down the street from your house good?"
Stalker much.
I'm looking at the weather there. I see that your monsoon's been really light this year. Are you worried for the crops? I'm like, what? What are you talking about? Oh, well, I'm looking at the city you live in on Google Earth.
Inka says, "B, I really had to think about that one." Jenna says, "Started talking anime quotes in Japanese until one of them quoted me back." Dawn says, "Whisper to them, oh good, you're here. Did you bring the shovel and bleach?" Jenna says, "Now some of your books make more sense." Oh my gosh. Mel says, "A coworker of mine successfully sold a number of Girl Scout boxes to one in exchange for hearing them out." Wow, that's
awesome.
That's pro level.
That's awesome. I'm a bad person because if the telemarketers call, I will immediately start cooking and describing everything I'm cooking because they can't leave. Yeah. They're just stuck listening to me talk about making a cake or sauteing vegetables and meat Or, I'm rolling out noodles for lasagna because I have the lasagna sauce simmering and I use these 2 kinds of tomato and this kind of onion. And yeah, I will talk about food to make people drool, because as someone who I used to work for Singular before they got bought out, and I know what it's like. I was in the help desk, so it wasn't that bad for me. But I know what telemarketers, that they're stuck at that desk and they don't even get a break for 2.5 hours. And I will start talking about food.
Yeah, I'm going to take the opposite of almost everyone. I am willing to sit for 12 hours on an airplane next to 2 babies with the flu over answering every single telemarketer call, because that takes up way too much of my time. And my immune system is pretty good, because my immune system tries to eat my own skin. So,
oh, I love that, Inca. I want to do what Inca does.
Anyone else Pavlov back over my food by Maggie. Inca says, I'll tell them the plot of every story idea I ever had that was too stupid to write. That's a good one. Dawn says, I've also talked to them like the religious people that come to the door and try converting them to pagan. Yes. Hey, yes, that's me. Have you prayed the guy today? No, don't. Let me tell you. But yeah, I'd rather do 12 hours than probably telemarketer calls would take up.
I've been on a bus next to a crying child with an ear infection. And and I've been on a plane flying back and forth between Houston and Dallas. Thank God that's only a 45-minute flight, but it was just like, give me your child and you need to go walk around the cabin because you look like you're about to pitch your own baby out the window of the plane.
Yeah.
Conspiracy theories, yes, they will hang up fast if you come up with conspiracy theories.
Yeah. Let's see. One of the last plane rides I did was to Dallas, Fort Worth in Texas, and I can't remember how long that is. I think it's 4 hours. Might be 5 hours. And I was sitting behind.
Oh no, we lost Sam.
Their eyes out.
Oh no. Uh-oh. Okay, we're back. Yay.
Yeah. Sorry for the blip. But yeah, you always have headphones.
Oh, you know what another way to get rid of telemarketers is start talking the math with them. Yeah. Start talking statistics.
Yeah.
Or like, and this is just because I'm was as total science geek, is like, oh, you're selling this product? Do you know the pathophysiological metabolism rates of this product have this, and breaks down into these chemicals and this and this and that, and oh yeah, because I took care of my mom for years, she signed up for all these health food things. I used to get so many people selling health supplements. And you don't call somebody who studied pharmacology and try to blow smoke at them about organics, because one, we know we know which ones are good for you, which ones are bad for you. And by the way, if you take this one and this one and this one together, which are combined in your medication, you're going to not be able to take any blood pressure or diabetes medication because it's going to frick up your immune system and dump out your kidneys.
Yeah. No, all the counterintuitives. All right. Next one. Would you rather be thrown into a bullfight with no training whatsoever, or be unable to learn anything ever again?
Here, steak. Come on, steak. We're gonna change your name to Tartar.
Right.
I'm fighting the bull.
Honestly, the way I am with animals, I might be able to tame the bull and not have to fight it.
Same. Unless it's a Black Angus. For some reason, Black Angus bulls do not like the way the descendants of my grandfather smell. I don't know why this is, but all of us at some point or other have run for our lives from a Black Angus bull.
Yeah.
Any other kind of cattle, we're fine. Black Angus cows, we're fine. It's just the bulls get a snort of our scent and they're just like, oh, I'm going to fight this one.
Yeah. I'm good with. I've been around most breeds of cattle. And I've been good with most of them, so I say play with the bull. Let's see. Jenna says bull. Lifelong student, yes. Mel, yeah, you have done it already. For those of you that don't know, Mel Cagnoso used to be an animal control officer, so she's done all the things. Don says I worked in auction houses. It's all good. Yeah. Shirley says play with a bull. Don's wrangled them before. Yeah, same. Mel says just note they can jump higher than your head. Yes. And do not try to jump over the pole gates, because whenever your foot gets caught in the top of a pole gate, you just flip over and then you flip back and you're right in front of the bull again. So don't do that. Climb over it. Chasing them in a tight. Yeah, tight woods is interesting. Yeah. Inka says, I love to learn, but I don't think I'd survive a bull. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. Knock them. Yeah, knock them out. Where was it? Don't do between the eyes unless you are a professional boxer or you have like a bat or something.
You will break your hand.
You will break your hand. Do behind the jaw if you can get to it. Jenna says several students have had that happen at the vocational high school I used to teach at a year ago. Nothing like an EMS coming to the school because someone messed with the bullpen and not the baseball kind. Yeah. Inga says, I'm a Brit. I don't think I've ever seen a cow. I get that.
For the most part, you can get away with treating them like big dogs.
Oh, yeah.
For the most part.
Unless
they don't want to mess with you. You don't want to mess with them.
Or they're in the middle of a rodeo and they have the strap on. All right. Next one. This might be our last one, depending on how chatty we get. Would you rather lose 5 seconds of your life every time you blink, or be allergic to every food that contains the letters A or E? Contains the letters A or E.
That's a lot of different kinds of food. But I have itchy eyes and I blink constantly.
Right.
If the 5 seconds off your life for blinking is cumulative, that's it. I'm done.
Probably only live to like 30.
But I wouldn't be able to have cabbage anymore.
Yeah. No sweet potatoes.
No cauliflower.
No cauliflower. Broccoli you can still have. And then, let's see. No lasagna.
Squash.
No squash. No meatloaf.
No beef. No. What if it's does it have to have both letters in it? Because if it has to have both letters, then I'm okay. But if it's only either or letter, then I'm like, I can't eat anything anymore.
Yeah, it's either or because it says letters A or E.
Yeah,
Listen, I didn't come here to be tortured.
You could have chilies. You could have different kind of chilies.
Yeah, but you just can't have beef in it.
And you can have onions.
Yeah. You can't have peppers. Your chili can't be spicy anymore. Dang. That's I wonder, do ingredients count? Or is it just the title of the food? Because you can have chili like you normally make it if it's just the title, the name of the food. But does it include the ingredients? I say it doesn't include the ingredients, it's just the title of the food. That way we can still have chili. We gotta do something to ease that pain a little bit.
Yeah, so pretty much onions and broccoli.
Tofu. Sushi. You still have sushi. I think I'll be okay.
Lots of pork. You can have fish. You can have fish, and you can have shrimp. And you can have clams.
Shirley's going with
Is
being allergic to the
is there a pasta that does not have an A or an E in the name?
If you go a brand name, there's what is that one brand? Rada. No, it has an E in it. Never mind.
Because rice is out.
Yeah, it has an E. Well, can't have sushi if it.
You could have risotto.
There you go. Macaroni.
We are working.
Dang it.
We are all working so hard trying to figure out what we can eat. And we're like, blink ourselves to death or go without food. Yeah, I think we're blinking ourselves to death because we are all foodies in this corner of Authortube.
Dawn says A, Mel says A. I've lived long and prospered. It's all good. I'm pretty sure I'm living A already. No big. Given what we like, double. Yeah. Just tofu and broccoli from dawn to dusk and lots of pork. Can't have bacon though. Unless you just call it pork.
You can't have ham. You can't have bacon or ham.
Nope. You can't have cutlets. There's an E in it. Dang.
You can have pork chops.
Well, that would fix the PCOS in theory. You can heartburn for your long life. Fish. It's all good. I got you, Don. Salmon sushi. Yeah. Not tuna either. All
Tuna
carbs
rolls.
are out for the most part.
That's the tuna rolls.
No, just no. Jaws would make so much moolah for the A peeps.
Sprouts and roots, yep.
Yep. Vampire hisses at the idea of giving up most of my food. Chops. Yeah. I think you could get around the whole food thing if you just keep to the names of it, that like pork, for instance. You just don't call it cutlets or bacon. You just call it pork, and that way you can kind of work around it. If that's how the rule goes. Rolls, buns, you can eat all the bread. Yes, there are loopholes. We got this. Technically, you can have blood so we can be vampires. Yes, all hail the feline overlords. All right, Miss Taffy, what do you need? What do you need? You need a break? I think she needs to go outside. All right. So we have 8 minutes until the next, until Esther. So I say we do our outros and we go. Mom, Maggie, you want to go ahead and do your outro?
Oh, you and I popped up Esther's stream at the same time. Jinx! Hello, lovelies. Mama Maggie Ward, independent author, stroke survivor, migraine overcomer. I write books. Yes. And I have a book going live tomorrow, Red Velvet and Anemones, because I decided the marathon wasn't enough stuff to do on a day.
Yep. So make sure to check out all of Maggie's links. The link to her channel should be in the description box below. And also, she's linked her channel in the chats. I am almost losing my words. I am Ryder Sandwicker. For those of you that don't know me, I created this madness that is the marathon because Jenna gave me an idea in my head and I just could not let it go. Thanks, Jenna. I have a book coming out tomorrow because I thought, why not? What is the 17th? I don't know. The 17th. It's not part of the marathon. No, it's a day all on its own. It's its own little island lot. So the Belle Earth Witch is coming out tomorrow. Links are in all of my social medias. So yeah. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the chats for the rest of the marathon.